What's up, everyone? This is Brent, and it is Talk It Out Thursday. I hope y'all are having a great week. I know I am. I have a ton of questions to answer, so I'm going to go for 10 minutes. And if I don't get to your question, I'll send you a direct message or talk to you at another time because I got to keep this under 10 minutes, and the first 3 takes were like 20 minutes long. So, anyways, first question comes from my IG followers. Bridger Hunt says, what is it like to be such an awesome friend? First off, dude, I'm so proud of you. For those of you who don't know, Bridger and I have been friends since we were like 5 years old, and this dude's just accomplished some major goals in his life. So I'm proud of you, bro. Keep up the great work, and I'm excited to see what the next 2 years holds for you. But seriously, I just try to do the right thing in every situation, and surround myself with really good people, really awesome friends, and it makes it easy to be an awesome friend back. So thanks, man. I love you. Good luck out in California. Go do your thing. The next question comes from jmorel05, and it says, how do you balance your work and family time, especially since y'all work together? What would be some tips you would give to the husbands of female coaches on how to support, and how did you ultimately decide this is what you wanted to do full time? That's a handful of questions, period. Smiley face. Let's just break them down one by one. How do you balance your work and family time? We run our business like a business. So we set a schedule and we honor it. If we have like a special event or something crazy where we know we're going to be putting in a few extra hours that week, we plan it. We know it's coming up, and so it's no big deal. We honor our schedules. We honor our time. When we work together, one of the things that we did a long time ago, a couple of years ago, was we said, what are like the 5 things that you feel you're weakest at, and what are the 5 things you feel that you're strongest at? And so we work in our strengths and we don't work in our weaknesses. And for Allie and I, we're, the whole opposites attract thing. Like, she's really strong in certain areas and I'm really strong in certain areas, and so it just works out really well because they tend to be different things. So I can tackle this set of tasks, and she can tackle this set of tasks, and it works out pretty well. What would be some tips you would give to the husbands of female coaches on how to show support? For me, it was just natural. I mean, obviously this like radiates from Allie. She absolutely loves to do what she does, and we prayed about it, we talked about it, and it was obvious like was her passion. So I was just gonna love her and support her through it, and know that where we wanted to be in the future isn't where we are right now, and that there's a process that it's going to take to get there, and to just trust the process and show support through the ups and downs and through the good times and the bad, because we knew that we were going to be facing some things if we really want to accomplish what we want to accomplish in this business. And so just kind of having that mindset going into it and praying about it and praying together throughout the process definitely helps. How did you ultimately decide this is what you wanted to do full time? I love this question. It's kind of a long story, but I'll try to keep it short. So I lost 38 pounds doing Insanity, and I posted my picture on Facebook, and a bunch of my friends were like, oh my gosh, I've done it, but I can't get past the first week. How'd you do it? I can't believe this works. I've seen the commercials. Like, help me, show me, teach me, share with me what you did. And so that's what I did. I just shared my experiences with my friends, and during that, Allie was like, dude, you need to be a coach. And I think we were just about to get engaged, or had just gotten engaged when this happened. So I was like, yeah, this is kind of your thing. And she was like, no, like all these people like believe in you. They trust you, them. They believe in you. So why don't you just be a coach? And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then what I did, because I'm overly analytical, I started researching like the wellness industry, health, fitness, obesity, diabetes, just everything that encompasses health and wellness. And I realized that with this country being 68% overweight or obese, like there's a serious need in this country. There's a serious problem and a serious challenge ahead of us. And then when I started researching other companies, just in case this wasn't the one for me, it actually was like the reverse happened. I realized how awesome Beachbody truly is, because they have some of the best fitness programs. They have some of the best nutritional products, including Shakeology, which is amazing. And they provide us with incredible training tools and training sessions so that we can be great coaches and hold people accountable and support people for what their health and fitness goals are. So it just made complete sense for me. And like I said, Beachbody's awesome. I absolutely love everything about Beachbody. So that was just an easy decision. Like everything was like perfectly aligned right before me, and I didn't even really know it until I just turned over a stone or two, and then it was like, duh, why wouldn't I do this? So that's IG. Let's go down here to Facebook. I got 4.5 minutes. Let's do this. Lori Meyerson says, what is your fondest childhood memory? P.S. I would like to see you answer this one with the mustache. Thanks, smiley face. I don't have a mustache, Lori. I'm sorry. My buddy, Mr. Mustache. Do you know him, Mr. Mustache? Hey. He'll be back in a few weeks. Not sure what he's doing this week, but he stopped in last week for a cameo, so he'll be back. Don't worry. My fondest childhood memory would be when I went to see Cal Ripken break Lou Gehrig's consecutive games played record. That to me was just awesome. I love Cal Ripken. It was a once-in-a-lifetime event, and I just love that. Like, Cal Ripken never really did anything extraordinary. He just like showed up every single day and did his job, and obviously that had a lasting effect on me. Next question, Valamir Mickler. When developing abs, why is it that the upper abs start to form first and then the lower abdomen? Is there certain ab exercises to focus on to improve this problem? The reason for that is typically that's just where we store fat, one. And two, when you're just doing daily activities like bending over to pick something up or like leaning this way, like if you do it right now, you feel like your upper abs are engaged and your lower abs aren't. And that is because your abs are there to stabilize your core. So you might do a certain motion on a daily basis, and you only need that upper part of your abs to do that actual physical motion without ever engaging the lower abs. So therefore, those muscles aren't getting worked as much. The other thing is there are a lot of ab exercises to do. You can do like leg lifts where you do, you're on like a bench and you do leg lifts like that. I also put a 5-pound plate between my legs when I do those leg lifts. That way to add some added resistance. Focus T25 ab intervals. They do some great like single leg alternating ab things like that, and also where you bring your leg over like that. You can do simple things like that, but also know that two very, very overlooked things to bring your abs out, especially the lower abdominals, are what are you eating? Your nutrition is key for your abs. Try to eliminate all dairy, and also make sure you're eating the right types of carbs. You don't want any like white breads or anything like that. You want whole grains, whole wheat, like that. And then cardio. You need to be doing cardio a lot as well, because cardio is going to allow you to burn fat all over, not just in one area or the other. So make sure you're doing those things. Oh my gosh, 2 minutes. Let's go. Liz Bergner, random question. What is your golf handicap? Have you seen better golf scores since using Beachbody products? I don't know how to calculate a handicap, but right now I'm shooting like between 90 and 93-ish. My best score I think is an 86. And yes, my golf game improved because I didn't have to swing around my gut, and I was able to drive the ball a little bit further. And also I have a little bit more time. I play a little bit more, so that definitely helps. Julie Villanueva, how do you deal with injuries due to some exercises or that a strained muscle causes pain? Do you continue exercising, working through the pain, or stop exercising the injured area for a time to do alternative exercises? Also, when you did your ab challenge, how many inches did you lose in your abdomen? My most recent ab challenge that ended at Summit in June, I lost 2.5 inches around my waist. Injuries, if I injure a muscle or I have a really, there's a difference between an injury and pain. Injury means typically there's something structurally wrong or something like that. But if I'm injured or like I really pull a muscle bad, I will take like 2 to 3 days off minimum and just really focus on my nutrition and what I'm eating. If it's, let's just say it's like I pulled my left bicep or left tricep or something like that, then I'll probably do some leg workouts, maybe light legs and extra cardio. That way I'm not really using those muscles, but I'm still able to get some exercise in. But if I have to, I'll take a week off. I'd rather be, sidelined for a week than try to come back early and really injure something or overcompensate because I'm sore in a certain area and then be out for a couple months. That wouldn't be good. Last question. Okay, Brenda Gary, how come it is still painful for me to do high knees or high knees with running on T25? Is there a rubber band from like the top of my hip to the bottom and it's painful? Can I stretch that? Yes, I think what you're talking about is either your hip flexor or your IT band. Your IT band runs from your lower back around to the front of your hip and then down the side of your leg into your knee. and it can be very, very painful, and it can also be being pulled on by other muscles, so it could tighten up, which even that muscle being tight is super painful. So you can get a foam roller and foam roll that area. If it's more of your hip flexor, you can do like hip flexor stretches where you have like one knee down in front of the other one, and then you reach up to the sky like in Insanity. But also try doing some yoga, drinking a little extra water. I have that same problem. It's a hard muscle to stretch out, so just take that extra time before and after your workouts to do a few extra minutes of stretching. Maybe you want to mix some yoga into your routine as well. So yeah, 10 minutes 40 seconds. That's the best I got. I got to every question. Next week I'm not going to be able to answer every question. You guys are coming at me like crazy, so I'm going to have to pick like the top 5. But it's under 11 minutes now, so I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Yeah.